Assalamualaikum. Today we're gonna present about our shop that we have a review for our job posting for our account assignment, which is account 116. So let's begin with our introduction. So next is our fellow member, which is we have only five people in our group. So firstly we have me, Adam Putra bin Azizul, and then we have Muhammad Alfian bin Azhar, and then Ira Asri bin Saidi, Muhammad Afiqin bin Muhammad Noor, and Muhammad Fazli bin Ismail, and so on. So that's all from me.
So Assalamualaikum. So today our group gonna present about the job costing card. So we choose the physical product and we choose the Rafi Chendol. Rafi Chendol is a small chendol stores that has opened since September 2023, where one can indulge in the delightful Malaysian dessert known as chendol. At first, Muhammad Rafi bin Muhammad Kamal, 15 years old, is the owner of the Rafi Chendol, and at first it was opened at the Rasah Jaya Serban 3, but was moved near UiTM Serban 3 and has become an attraction especially to the students because of the quality and the cheap ball of the chendol. This is the Rafi Chendol stall near the UiTM Serban 3. This is a big side of the stall. So next, let's talk about the product costing methodologies employed. Rafi Chandler has used the job costing method in calculating business costs. Job costing is a method of costing when work is performed according to the customer's special requirement. In the food business, food are made according to the order placed by the customer. This method is suitable for issuing a small number of units just like the food orders. Its cost will be calculated upon completion of the each food. So for our segment, we choose the all the order of the week for the Rafi channel.
My name is Muhammad Fazli bin Ismail. So we will move to the direct labor. What is direct labor? Direct labor is to provide food preparation services. Rafi Chandol has employed a worker so that food preparation can run smoothly. Rafi Chandol has two employees that work based on time scheme. Rafi Chandol workers work from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. and being paid for 5 ringgit Malaysia per hour. Rafi Chandol employees got a 55 ringgit per day and 225 ringgit Malaysia for a week. So the total for both employees got paid is 450 ringgit.
Assalamualaikum. So for my name is Adam Putra Rizal. So for my part is direct material for per product, which is chendol and ABC. So firstly, what we know about direct material. So direct material means direct material refer to material that are used directly in the product manufacturing process. So as we can see here for our product, which is chendol and ABC. So firstly we look at the direct material for chendol. So for chendol we have seven material, which is chendol, coconut milk, sweet corn, red beans, palm sugar, sticky rice, and ice. So for chendol, we use 5 ringgit per kilograms. For coconut milk, we use 6 ringgit per kilogram, and for sweet corn, we use 4 ringgit 80 for 425 per gram, and then we use 300 at 3 ringgit 60 cent for 425 per gram. Meanwhile, palm sugar is 14 ringgit 50 cent for per kilogram. Sticky rice is 4 ringgit 80 cents per kilogram, and ice we use 2 ringgit per kilogram. So for the quantity, we use usually in a week, which is 10 kilogram for chendol, 20 kilogram for coconut milk, 6.4, and meanwhile sweet corn and red beans we use 6.4 kilogram per week, and for palm sugar we use 2.5 kilogram per week. Sticky rice we use 5 kilogram per week, and lastly is ice 25 kilogram per week. So The total is we can count here 5 times 10, 6 times 20, and so on. So total the total we got is for all of the material for a week is 406 20 cent 25 ringgit. So that's for the chendol. For ABC, uh, it has the same amount of material, but it's different from the chendol. For ABC, we take 350 order per week. So for the material of ABC, we have 7 syrup, sweet corn, red beans, evaporate creamer, shantung peanuts, grass jelly, and lastly ice. So for syrup, we use RM2 per 350 milliliter. For sweet corn, we use RM4.80 per 425 gram. Red bean, we use RM3.60 for 425 gram. For evaporated creamer, we use RM2 per 170 gram, and shantung peanuts we use 18 RM80 50 cent for per kilogram. Grass jelly RM11 per kilogram, and lastly ice RM2 per kilogram. So the quantity we use in a week is different from the chendol. So for syrup, over a week we use 1.75 kilogram per week. For sweet corn and red bean, are the same quantity, 6.4 kilogram per week. For evaporate creamer, we use 4.25 kilogram. For shantung peanuts, we use 2.5 kilogram. Grass jelly 2.5 kilogram, and ice we use 25 kilogram. So the total we can count here is so we got 10, 72, 54, 50, and so on. So the total of all 350 all sorry for so the total for direct material for ABC is per week is 309 ringgit 75 cents. So that's all for me.
Okay, so for indirect material, there are five materials, namely spoons, plastic cup disposable, bowl, straws disposable, and ice shaver machine. For spoon, the price of the spoon is uh, 1 ringgit 20 cents per pieces, and um, the co- the quantity used in a week is 100, and the total price used for the spoon is 128. For the second plastic cup disposable price is 2 ringgit 7 cents for 100 pieces. Um, for quantity, plastic cup use 500 quantity in a week. So the total for plastic cup is 10 ringgit 35 cents. For bowl, the price of the bowl is 2 ringgit 10 cents per pieces, and the quantity that used in a week is 100. So the total price for the spoon is 210 ringgit. For straws disposable, the price is 1 ringgit 17 cents for 100 pieces, and the quantity that used in a week is 500. And the total that Rafi Chandler spent for straws 5 ringgit is 5 ringgit and 85 cents in a week. For ice shaver machine, the total price is 420 ringgit, and the quantity is 1 ringgit, and the total for ice shaver machine is 420 ringgit. So the total for the all indirect material is 774 ringgit 20 cents. So let's move to non-production overhead. There are two indirect expenses, which is banner and rent. For banner, Rafi Chendol only use one banner, which is cost 22 ringgit. And for rent, Rafi Chendol rent a land for 5 days, and the cost is 25 ringgit. So the total cost of non-production overhead is 47 ringgit Malaysia.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Afidina bin Muhammad Anwar. So my part will be I will explain about job cost sheet, or to be specific, I will explain about Rafi Chandel business job cost sheet. Before we can before we can make job cost sheet or we can calculate job cost sheet, we must have direct material, direct labor, production overhead, and non-production overhead. Okay. For the first menu, which is chendol itself, so Rafi Chendol produce 500 chendol weekly, which is to be calculated. Rafi Chendol produce 100 chendol per day. So for the direct material, Rafi Chendol used for to make chendol, the total of direct material is 406 ringgit 25 sen. For the direct labor, for two labor, Rafi Chendol paid 450 ringgit, and the total of direct material and direct labor, we can get prime cost, which is head under 56 ringgit 25 sen. After we get the prime cost, we must total it with production overhead and non-production overhead. For the production overhead, the total of production overhead, we get 774 ringgit and 20 cents. And for the non-production overhead, which is to be specific, rent and marketing and advertising, we get 47 ringgit. And we total these two with prime cost, and we get 1,677 ringgit and 46 cents. um, for the profit margin, Mr. Rafi tell us that he only take 5% profit from the chendol, and after we calculate it, 5% profit margin plus total cost, we get 1,761 ringgit 32 cents. And for the selling price, 1,761 cents, 61 ringgit 46 cents. I'm sorry. um, and we divide it with 500 chendol that he produce weekly, so we can get the selling price for this chendol is 3 ringgit and 50 cents. Okay, for the next job cost sheet, which is for the next menu at the Rafi Chendol is ABC. So for the ABC, Rafi Chendol produce 350 ABC weekly and 70 ABC per day. For the direct material that Rafi Chendol used, the total of direct material that Rafi Chendol used to make ABC is 309 ringgit 75 sen. And for the direct labor, Rafi Chendol paid 450. And after we total the direct material and the direct labor, we can get the prime cost, which is we get 759 ringgit 75 cents. After we get the prime cost, we must total it with production overhead and non-production overhead. For the production overhead, the total that Rafi Chandel used or indirect material, total indirect material that Rafi Chandel used is 774 ringgit and 20 cent. And for the non-production overhead, which is for the rent and marketing and advertising, Rafi Chandel paid 47 ringgit. So after that, we total it prime cost plus production overhead plus non-production overhead, and we can get the total cost. And we get 1,580 ringgit and 75 cents. For the ABC, Rafi Chendol take 10% profit margin, and after we calculate it, profit margin 10% plus total cost, we get 1,739 ringgit. So for the selling price, to get the selling price, um 1,739 ringgit, we divide it with what Rafi Chandol produce it weekly, which is 350. So we get 5 ringgit for the selling price for ABC.
As for the reflection, my name is Hairi Ashri bin Saidi. So Rafi Chendo, which is the business that we choose, has presented a solid feedback record in its Chendo business, which provides provides to the customer which with various kind of chendol and ABC to satisfy the crave of local people. The job costing method practiced by Rafi Chendol for cost calculation of specific ingredients for its delicacies, which is chendol and ABC, guaranteed a specific amount job expenses. Furthermore, Rafi Chendol also ensure on offering a good quality chendol and ABC, which suits with its cheap price and that attract more local customer, even regular customer. Let's go to the recommendation. There's a few recommendation that can increase the productivity and the success of this chendol business. Firstly, by starting to draw up catering contracts in order to increase the order and also to attract more people to deal with Rafi Chendol as a delicacies provider. Second, in order to raise its profit without losing customer, Rafi Chendol also can improve the taste of chendol by using quality ingredients, and this will affect positive feedback from the customer. And lastly, in order to serve a greater range of orders, Rafi Chendol also can offer delivery service by using food delivery apps such as Panda and Grab Food. To sum up this presentation, Rafi Chandul has an impressive commitment in order to serve such delicious kind of delicacies that satisfy its customer. The business can position itself for long-term achievement among the line of delicacies industry by improving the strategy to broaden the business by offering catering contracts, improving the quality of its output, and offering delivery service for this business. That's all from us. Thank you.